Hey everyone, welcome to episode 14 of our super replay of OverBlood 2. I'm Dan Ryckert, and I've got Andrew Reiner to my right.
We're going to finish it.
Not this episode.
Yes, we are.
Eventually we will, with Tim Turi at the controls.
Hello.
Hey, and our first repeat guest, we've got Atlus PR manager Aram Jabbari. He's here.
I was wandering on the street, and these guys let me in.
Yep, and he was on the Metal Warriors replay, if you've seen that one. That was a fun one. Had an obscure title that he liked quite a bit. And had any of us played it before, or was Aram the only one?
Ben Hansen's Resident
Evil. Oh, Hansen, that's right.
Love
Hansen
that game.
knew it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a fun one. I like that. So, yeah, last time we actually made a ton of progress, and this is brand new. We don't know what's going on in this pool.
No sharks in this one, thank God.
Oh, so Tim, where are you going here?
I'm checking out this pool right now. I don't see anything of interest in it.
I think there's something you haven't seen yet, Tim. You may want to make a couple more.
Okay.
Couple more.
So, Aram, why don't you run us through your personal history with OverBlood?
My personal history with OverBlood is that I just heard about it for the first time 2 hours ago. And I know that you guys have been doing the super replays, but I have not watched any of them, and so this is the very first time I have been seeing OverBlood 2 in this lifetime.
Well, how about OverBlood 1?
I am even less familiar with OverBlood 1.
They are, it's hard to even say that they're similar games. The first one was more survival horror. This one's more, I don't even know what the hell you call
As I watched him just freeze the water and walk on it, I realized I have been missing out.
Yeah, we've also learned that there's a reason that this didn't come out in the States. Although we are
It's
having
too
fun
awesome
with
for
it.
the States.
That's probably it, yeah. He has a parachute suit.
Oh my god.
He's gonna melt it. Oops. So, Tim, I'm trying to remember. In the last one, I remember I freaked out because it turned out we had to put the 2 key cards into one place.
Yep.
And then it did work, and it brought us in here, right? Like, are we missing a...
This, I think,
No, this is the 1 key card.
This is a bonus area. We just we plugged it in there, this opened up, and there doesn't appear to be anything remarkable about this.
So that's just a nice little pool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just
Go
like...
down there. There has to be a shiny or something, right?
I didn't see
Well,
anything.
we've got a lead on something, don't we? Like, besides this pool?
A lead?
Yeah, like this isn't the only like. Oh, there we go.
Well, mine.
There's the lead. Yeah.
Incredibly important. Ram, was that what you were referencing? Did you see
Yes,
that?
no, when I said, yeah, I thought you hadn't, seen everything, so clearly the gold card.
He said there's probably a gold.
I didn't
key
want to
card down
ruin
there.
the reward of finding it, so I didn't
Ram
want
is
to be
just
too specific.
Immediately an expert at OverBlood. This is your calling.
So, Aram, you have a lot of pull at Atlus, and what do you think about making OverBlood 3?
I think this is one of those games that I really wish I had known about sooner. I think everyone at Atlus, we wish we'd known about it sooner. And I think when I get back, it's going to be the first in a very long string of serious meetings in which we really start to run the numbers. And I don't know. I got to admit, this is something that I think is going to blow a lot of people away.
You're impressed.
I think Aram just invited a flood of emails from the OverBlood fan group. We've got a very, very vocal and rabid OverBlood fan group.
I know it's only been a couple minutes in, though, but I have to admit, based on the title, I was expecting more blood.
There's very little blood in this game.
Whoa!
What is that?
I ask the questions around here, boy. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Huh? Who are you?
I asked for your name, boy, not a fashion review. Now tell me who you are before I have to discipline you.
I could use some discipline.
Oh!
So, you want to be a little boy toy, huh?
Reminds me of someone I dated.
Come to me.
What the hell
You
was
didn't give me a
that?
chance to save.
Okay.
So we learned that Acarno's into S&M.
Yep. Submissive.
Lightsaber!
Hold on, I need a little moment. I need a little respite. Actually, Benny Hill theme would probably be more appropriate.
Yeah. Get out the lightsaber.
I'm working on it. I gotta build up my courage here. Okay.
Oh god.
No! I changed my mind.
Aram, a few episodes ago, we fought a dinosaur that was like a Terminator dinosaur with a red glowing eye and a robot head, and we fought it with a lightsaber.
I was under the impression that was the only variety of dinosaur.
Do you see like a director's cut of Jurassic Park that we haven't seen?
That's right.
Okay. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, I have to reload my lightsaber. Okay.
That lightsaber sounded a lot like another kind of lightsaber I'm very familiar with.
No.
No, yeah.
You must
Doesn't
be-
look like a lightsaber.
This is
You
a
must be
super
confused.
lightsaber.
So spelled with an R-E, maybe. That's the...
Probably. Well, it's
that's
European.
the difference.
It's a European game. Yeah.
Ugh.
Is the yellow your health, Tim?
No, that's her health, I think.
Okay.
His health is the red up here. That's his lightsaber juice going down in the middle.
We're gonna switch to the lightsaber gun.
Also called a laser gun. Oh god, use your health.
Hold on. Oh, I'm working on it.
After you...
Oh no!
After you called it lightsaber juice, I'm glad I didn't make the innuendo comment about lightsaber.
Oh, that's good, yeah. That's good we avoided that one.
You got this, Tim.
Oh, you had a gun this whole time?
It doesn't really work that well.
I'm shooting her point blank.
I'm guessing this game innovates in that it has no lock-on mechanic whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a grenade launcher this whole time, too?
I had a lightsaber, Aram.
The next item is nuclear bomb.
This sucks.
Dominatrix poison.
You had a flamethrower, too? There you go.
Yeah!
Clearly you've used one of those before, Tim.
You got me, kid.
Carno acquires bondage whip.
She just disappears.
Okay. Hey, what do we do before this platforming segment where we put the key cards in? He's got to do something. I don't know. Make him fight a dominatrix with an electric whip? Give him a few credits. I don't know.
You killed a woman with a flamethrower and then took her money.
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
I'm not waiting till I get back. I'm calling headquarters right now.
What a good introduction to this game. How fortunate for you, Aram.
Yeah, you missed the 3-hour block where no progress was made, so this is the one to be on.
Is Tim just swimming around the pool? Tim, has it been you the whole time?
Yeah. For better or for worse.
This would not be done without Tim at the controls. I don't think any of us.
No.
Would you have the patience, Reiner?
Absolutely not.
And I don't have the memory. Like,
and he's
no
built
way.
now he has the skills. Clearly he's the most leveled up OverBlood 2 player in the office.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are probably amongst the best OverBlood 2
Dr.
players in the
Velka,
world.
remember me? I did
you,
my best
Dan.
to help you, but yes. What are you doing here? Come on. I'll explain everything later. We've got to get moving.
That's actually, he's got a decent voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
It changes sometimes. It's not always the same voice actor.
Where did that guy come out of? Wait, where did that old man come from? Why are we not questioning this?
He shed the dominatrix skin and came out.
Okay.
That's an unnecessarily long walking stick.
No kidding. I feel like that would be a hindrance at a certain point.
Might just be changing light bulbs on the hell
job?
sign.
Pretty agile.
Huh?
You foolish, arrogant little punk. You waltz in here and you think you can walk out with Jamal Goldust prize resident? Oh, you have much to learn, my boy. You see, you will soon feel the consequence of my wrath. No one has ever seen.
Who the hell is this clown?
He's the head of security here. His name is Adidi Brago.
Head
of security. It's the second enemy we
The
ran
way
into.
Fat Boy he was jumping around and posing, he looks like the head of insecurity.
Oh, burn.
Just earned you a slow, painful death. I will enjoy your suffering.
Oh.
All right.
You're gonna kill a DD Blago.
Look at that guy!
I see him.
He goes right from one boss fight to another.
Careful, he's coming on you very quickly.
Oh, and he runs out of breath. What is he doing? What?
It's an attack.
Hold on, I'm gonna put on my other suit. Where is
You
that?
guys are laughing now, but back in the day, clearly this game was ahead of its time. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Nathan Drake stole that move.
Did he just vomit in exhaustion?
I think he might have.
He overexerted himself.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him with a gun.
Antique gun.
Good luck.
Did you collect all of these items, or did you start with them?
He got all of them.
Wow.
It's amazing.
He throws up!
What was that? He like ate a Mario mushroom?
Look how he runs. I love this guy.
Yeah, Rom, this was never localized, so you have a prime opportunity to bring this game to a new market.
You know, there's a lot of travesties that have happened in this industry, but the fact that this game never made it to North America. It's right up there.
Oh no, he's coming!
Like in the same breath where people say we wish Shenmue 3 would be made, people should be saying no OverBlood 2 was ridiculous.
I think I'm gonna save on ammo and just hand knife him.
Yeah.
Watch your health.
Oh.
I feel like a business suit on his part wasn't really the best choice of clothes too for this
Not
fight.
for his style of fighting, no.
Yikes!
He's got really slick shoes, though.
Whoa! He's good at that. Jeez.
Oh no! Do you have any health items?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Where does this spray?
Where'd he go? Did he fall off the side?
What? He's using instant
He's fine.
plates! He's got instant plates!
Oh, this is so smart. This stuck
It's
in
good
awe.
AI. He does throw up!
This is the best. He just flies up.
Yeah, he just fell right off.
Well, plus, I think the game is kind of stereotypical. Again, we have another antagonist with the ponytail. Ponytail, facial hair doesn't necessarily have to indicate someone's a bad guy.
True. Business suit, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Tim,
There's absolutely no. What the hell?
Tim, I know you're the expert in the room, but maybe not standing in front of him as he comes at you.
I'll take it. I'll take it under consideration, Aram. Thank you.
I should just use the flamethrower on everybody. It's so effective.
Yeah, this is working really well. He's throwing up. Perfect time to shoot fire at him.
Wait.
The attention to detail is startling. He actually has a canister of fuel on his back for the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, what fighting style do you think this is?
Not really an Eddie Gordo, I'd say. I don't know what it is. Got him.
Yeah.
Blow up.
Cutscene.
That was a dramatic pause, I think.
Damn it! I should have learned to fire automatic weapons instead of studying kendo.
Well, I guess he won't be bothering us anymore. Come on, Professor.
I didn't understand one word from a BBDO blogger or whatever
I think
his
he
name.
said kendo. I think he said he wished he'd done something instead of studied kendo.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Episode 5 done. Oh, real cutscene.
Is that episode 6?
That was 5, I think. The Deceptive Jungle. Yes!
All right.
It's true. Sure. Looks like a fortune cookie.
Like a Japanese T-shirt.
Like the I felt a guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't that it?
I feel a guy.
I feel a
It
guy.
reminds me of the sequence in Half-Life where you're going down the elevator.
There's a lot of Half-Life-like moments.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would say comparing the two games makes a lot of sense. Just based on what I've seen.
We got a lot of Uncharted comparisons, too.
Yeah. And George Lucas just ripped off the story wholesale.
Yeah.
Oh, can't be.
Old carpet, did he yell?
Someone had better pinch me. I must be dreaming.
That's the guy from the beginning.
I can't actually be standing here looking at a real hull drive. It's not possible.
The guy
like
that's sitting
John
on the-
Cleese.
He's sitting on the couch.
Yeah, at the airport or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's real. Oh, seeing it now makes my mind race. Thinking of the potential for good that a working hull drive could have if it were in the right hands.
Velta! Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, Raz, Navarro. What kind
is a
of
big
shape
moment.
is it in?
We almost had her online, but we can't seem
Who's
to
that guy
fire
again?
up the macro
Navarro
cylinder
Jean or
module.
the red
Other
shirt?
than that,
The guy
everything else
talking.
seems to be
He's the
working
guy
on
at the beginning in the
It's
airport. They had to sit next to him at the
This
airport.
thing is a
He's not talking anymore.
technological marvel.
The guy with the vest is talking.
Raz, punch up a schematic.
Hard to tell.
In the middle?
Admittedly.
Oh, I don't know who that guy is.
Right.
See the guy that flipped you off on the bike with no wheels?
Yeah.
It's coming up on the main screen.
Ah, there's the problem. The cylinder's lost mass from...
We should pull the module out and try to rebuild it.
We don't have to. We
Gotta
can
love that
adjust the
dithering on the
tolerances to
transparency of the
accommodate
clouds.
decreased area
It's a
of the
classic
cylinder
PlayStation
and the
look.
Oh, yeah.
particle exhaust outlets.
What? But the pressure would blow the secondary core.
It won't blow. I'm sure of it.
What are they talking about?
Doesn't sure
Techno
hasn't given me
babble.
any lesson.
Should warn you, Aram, these cutscenes can go on for like 20
Yeah,
minutes.
but I really like how they just abruptly stop a lot of the dialogue. Like the player wonders to themselves, what were they going to say? What's going to happen next? A lot of kind of pregnant moments in this game. Just possibility, full of possibility.
Like Rosemary's Baby. That sort of pregnant.
Augmentation sequence. Plus
Very
20.
steampunk.
A heart?
23.
Gross.
27. 30.
Heroes, activating inductance flux. Augmentation
Inducting
sequence.
Induction
flux?
Safe.
Yeah.
The macro cylinder module has been activated.
It works. Like I said, prison hasn't made you any less brilliant, Veltor.
Oh, that was a prison.
It's a nice camera.
Those
Camera move right
platforms.
there.
Oh yeah, it's
It's working. This
like,
whole
like-
drive is
like
actually
Jones movie.
online. You're right, Raz, it is. But I still can't believe my senses aren't playing tricks on me. Think of it. We've got a working hull drive.
Does this mean we're all going to be all right?
Let's hope so, kid.
Okay, let's see what this baby can do.
Not yet.
Pivots.
We have to
Doesn't
check
move
the
at all.
power conduits to make sure we've got sufficient energy dispersal to avoid an overload. With insufficient dispersal, the machine could self-destruct.
There's no need to worry about that, Doctor. The whole drive's power conduits are already in the proper dispersal.
You notice that only 2 people in this entire scene did
They've been
anything. Everyone
attached
else
to
was
the main
just
power
standing
lines of
there.
all the
Oh, yeah.
key point air cooling towers in the area.
a little bit of a cluttered
I've been
cast.
waiting for this day a long time.
What? Why
There
did
seems to be
you tell us
something
about
metal
this?
on the face of the gentleman with the
Alright,
facial hair
Osaka.
and the long...
Tell us what's going
Is he
on
half
here.
robot or is that just a
Okay.
texture thing?
I think it's
guy
a
up
texture
here?
thing.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the vest.
Yeah, it's got to be texture.
We think he's a clone though.
It could be
Alright.
something I'm seeing. I am perceptive.
Tim, keeper of our lore, what happened there?
I'm
know.
sure everyone here has heard about the group known as the Children of Earth.
Yeah. Those are the fanatics who worship the earth like it's God.
Yes, the environmentalist group that's been bombing new construction sites to save Mother Earth.
Makes sense so
What
far.
have they got to do with us?
Plenty.
These are some huge
The
hands.
group is really a front for a secret organization dedicated to protect this hull drive.
You just got self-conscious when you said that.
And you're one of them, right?
Are you? You better tell us what's going on here, Osaka, and tell us now.
I'm one of the group's founders. It was formed when we found out about Project Meridian. We call ourselves the Children of Earth, and deliberately sound as outrageous as possible, so we're not considered a serious threat. But our real goal has always been to get this hull drive working. I knew the only way it could be done was to find all of you.
You bombed construction to thwart Hyana.
Yes, we used our cover as environmental religious fanatics against urban growth, to target Hyana supply subways and access routes to Project Meridian. He thought we hurt him by accident, but we planned our bombings to disrupt the completion of his ship without him catching
So
on.
we're terrorists?
And it worked.
I guess.
He
To this
is.
day, Hyana has no idea what the Children of Earth have accomplished.
I see.
Our love of the Earth is real, but we had to appear naive in order to survive.
Yeah, now I get it.
Me too. If he was a little upfront about it.
I apologize for being secretive and evasive, but we've been living in constant fear of exposure. We didn't know who we could trust.
That is a
I had to
one-piece
take every
outfit.
precaution possible.
They're
But
popular
now our
in the
goals
future.
are the same.
Yeah, I thought only babies
To
could get
the
away with
hull drive
onesies.
working so the Earth can be saved.
Yeah, in this universe, you can die in like 30-degree
Let's
weather,
forget his
but that
past
vest that
and
he's
get to
wearing will
work
keep you
ensuring
warm.
the
I see.
future of this planet.
And stylish.
Yeah.
Could probably use those here in Minnesota.
Oh, please make it stop.
It's going to be another cutscene.
Yep, remember that thing? Here it is again.
Good. Let's get to work. As you know, doctors, we've only got one chance to get her pulsing without losing specific maximum amplitude. If we do,
This is a very
she's got
long,
to
non-playable
regenerate for
sequence.
40
bet.
We're about
Oh,
halfway
yeah.
through it, I
before we
bet.
can safely
Wow.
try again.
We know.
Okay, let's start her up. Engage primary tachyon.
But when you guys bring it over, you can...
Yeah,
it down.
well, I think that there's going to be anyone who's maybe played a Metal Gear Solid game, maybe comfortable with this.
Yes. It's working. Good
Just
so
turn
far.
it on.
Engage the secondary inceptor.
Oh man.
Secondary tachyon.
Powering the Death Star didn't take this long.
Can't rush the process of whatever it is they're doing. Clearly, this is important stuff.
I'm sorry.
Veltor,
Although I wouldn't trust someone who makes their hair look like that with anything.
Set the particle wave function.
Hey, it looks like Freddy Krueger now.
Wave function to
It's filled with like the
maximum.
tops of like Coke bottles or Coke
Particle
cans.
wave function at maximum oscillation.
And
Excellent. Everything is running smoothly so far. Now we are ready to light the pulse stars.
Start pulse star ignition countdown now.
Beginning pulse star ignition.
50,
Countdown.
49, 48.
Fire up! Fire up!
8, 7,
Started at 8. Is that normal?
4,
Sure.
3.
So for me and for some of the people who are tuning in who haven't seen all of these, who created all this technology? Is it theirs or is this like Total Recall where this is all here?
Oh, Tim, you want to take that one?
Ah, that sound.
I'm going to blame Hayano Industries, which seems to be the core of all evil. I'm assuming they started as pioneers of the industry and then
We've lost
became corrupt.
maximum amplitude.
Got it.
I can't understand it. The wave function was fine. The tachyon levels were correct. Why didn't the pulse stars fire?
Hey, lighten up.
That's our hero.
He is our cipher.
You don't understand, my boy. Yes, we can try it again in 48 hours. But unless we find out why the pulse stars aren't firing, we'd just be wasting our time. With this kind of a problem, we may be looking at completely reverse engineering the entire hull drive, and that means tearing it all down and rebuilding it piece by piece.
Be hard.
No, we've got
It's going to be a long cutscene.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
work somehow.
Hopefully it's
I'm
gonna
gonna show it in real time.
Yeah.
Once again, we were at the gate, locked out and looking in.
It's a
Will we
narrator.
ever find our way?
There she is.
Little did we know at that very moment, an old woman about to wake up from a very long sleep might be holding the key.
What?
Quiche.
Quiche.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be good in the morning.
Nice
Yeah.
quiche.
More cutscenes.
Great.
We're back in town at least.
I actually feel for you, Hazaka. What
Have they
now?
opened a stained glass window? Can you do that?
Oh, this work for
It's the future, Aram.
They've got
Spent
that
years on the whole
technology now.
drive. All this planning wasted.
Oh boy.
You
Sex
can't
scene.
give up hope.
Really?
You've worked too hard. Hey, you've even got me believing in you.
Oh,
That's a
boy.
miracle right there. Maybe more to come.
Oh.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll find a way. I know it.
You're full of surprises.
Who is this jackass?
I like it when you act like a person instead
Children
of
of
a
the earth.
hardball cop.
Nobody's perfect. Besides,
I have heard
surprise is
far
part of
less
being a good
satisfactory
cop.
voice acting than
You
this, though. This is okay.
Yeah.
Oof, boy, that was forced.
He just comes out of nowhere and takes our girl?
Chris would never go for him. She's an
Not
Ecarno
the Chris
man.
I know.
I hope this doesn't affect her narrating.
Be biased. Unreliable narrator.
Oh,
We
no.
gave it our
You know what
best
this
shot.
means.
I just got to get away for a while.
Round
We
table
haven't
discussion.
given up.
I know. And
We'll
I'll
see.
be there for you if you need me.
Did you
But
guys
right
ever
now,
play Unreal
I
2?
need some time to chill out, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Legend
Hell of a
Entertainment
ride,
developer.
dude.
There's a lot of
Understand.
conversations in that
So
one.
do I. He's realized
Not quite
that
as
he
many
can't
as this.
keep
You
up
should
with us
watch all these
old-timers,
episodes. I think
so
you'll
he's gonna
really,
try
I-
safe and easy like junk.
I've been texting folks back at the office throughout this
Yeah,
entire
Don't
replay.
laugh too hard.
Got a whole
boss.
team watching
Those
it.
teeth will fall out.
We're on it.
Anyway, take care, you two, and call me if you need me. Bye. And so
Okay.
All right. The hiccups. What? He cleared his throat. Oh boy.
Oh, please.
Yes, Mr. Walker? Talk to me.
Sir, all tests of the craft have been completed. Project Meridian checks out. We are ready to launch on command.
Excellent. Excellent. I've been waiting for this day.
It's been many years.
Sir, why
Now
aren't
the
you
world
facing me
will
when you
finally know
talk?
the true genius of Zeno. They will bow at my feet and build monuments to my brilliance, as well they should.
Sir, stop being a dick.
As well they
Hey, Xenu? Is this a Scientology thing?
Very well then. We will launch in 3 days.
Guy has like Butter's
Launch
hair.
in 3 days.
Just fades into his skin.
Texture artists miss the days when they can just put that on a model.
I have no sense of grandeur.
It's textured.
Yes, we will launch on Christmas Day. It will be my present to the world. A present
no.
of death and destruction.
This guy's a
That's
dick.
mean.
I will inform Ryuchi and the others.
No, you will not. As of now, there are no others. You will obey me and only me. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
I'm
Get your hand out of my
Shadow
chest.
Walker.
Is he grabbing his tie or making a fist?
He's reaching for his heart. Oh, we got it.
Now make sure all supplies are in order, and our group is ready to board the ship.
Wait till he's done talking to Val.
Ryuchi and all the rest will soon learn that I have always been their superior. They have risen by the brilliance of my mind, and now they shall fall at the shadow of my feet.
I gotta kill this guy.
Got some unfortunate sideburns, too.
Yeah.
The shadow of my feet.
Is that what he said?
Yes, they're gonna fall to the shadow of my feet.
So underneath his feet, I guess.
He's gonna step on him.
Don't touch.
So, from what I understand, there's a terrorist group going after another terrorist group,
Well,
maybe?
Hayano Industries is the corporation, it seems, and the Children of the Earth are kind of like a terrorist group.
But they're both
that-
terrorists. Like, they want to blow up Christmas. We're blowing up subways.
Yeah.
This is
They
just
don't- I don't really understand the
a violent world.
I don't get the Children of the Earth intentions.
Yeah.
Are they like a Greenpeace type thing?
But it was a cover. Like they do care about the Earth, but it was a cover for some other thing.
And they wanted to act ridiculous, so they weren't taken seriously?
Yeah, I think that's right.
I cannot figure out this town for the life of me.
All right, so this is where it's kind of like Final Fantasy VII. Just wandering around, talking to people, not buying the items we need to.
Pre-rendered background.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to sell some of the gems and stuff we got.
Yeah, people have been yelling at you in the comments for not selling stuff.
Well, people want me to sell this. Like, you can't sell
No,
that.
not that. People have said just like a lot of the gems and stuff that you have a lot of.
Well, we definitely sold everything in the last few issues to raise money for the parasuit. So.
Issues?
Parasuit?
You said we sold a bunch of money in the last few issues.
Oh, sorry. We also put out a magazine. I get confused sometimes. I'll just keep playing.
You only get a 50% return on the banana that you've had for
I'm not selling that.
13 hours.
I actually only bought that like at the end of the last episode. Finally.
Wait. You bought the banana for 500?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm sure someone exclaimed in an earlier video, horse meat burger?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Why is it called a
Yeah.
burger there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's burgers on the sign.
Looks
but
like
it's
a cream
burger
puff.
And bazooka's available now.
here. And we got a grenade launcher.
All right.
I kind of
Machine
want
gun?
that. That hand bazooka sounds awesome.
Well, we know where to find it.
Pinhead.
Oh, I need to buy some bombs from Peepo.
So, Ram, you're an expert here. Can you explain what the localization process would be like? Like, did they shop this game around the United States for a while?
Well, I mean, the PlayStation 1, that's a while ago. Yeah, I mean, the way it usually works is if a game is without a publisher and, you know, it looks like it would probably be a finished product coming over, so it would just be an issue of localization. It's already in English, too, so if this game is done, you take a few U's out of the script, and all you really need is someone to
Look what Peepo's doing.
create the dry goods and sell it into stores. So you know, I mean, it's not like this would have been pretty simple to bring over. Clearly, a lot of people must have had some question marks about its. I think they must have thought it was just too good for Tim.
Aram's explaining the localization process.
Dan is a 12-year-old.
I just really wanted to see
No,
that. Yeah, sorry.
So for a game like this,
It's a Pleasure Bot 2000 right there.
That's Peepo.
so for a game
Oh, he
like this,
jumps. He was
Aram,
excited.
that's lost to the ages, is it still possible with the company like that no longer exists, the developer? Is it still possible to port something like this, or would it be one of those games that it just you got.
I mean, well, the big question mark obviously is licensing. The entities have to still be in some way, shape, or form functional enough, or have issued the license to another entity that's still functional enough to actually be able to make that agreement. Because obviously you're talking about royalties and fees that would have to be paid.
Right.
But from the standpoint of putting it out, I mean, nothing would really technically stop it. Obviously, if you couldn't just put it out as a PS1 game without any modification that would run on PS3 via PlayStation Network, then yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to just... I mean, putting the time and energy into reverse engineering this game, I think would be up for some debate as to whether it'd be worth it.
What?
Just because it might be too amazing for
Good save. Good save.
Yeah.
You probably just want to give like a team like $60 million to do a next gen remake.
I
hadn't even thought about remaking this game. Just Unreal Engine 3 the thing, and some dynamic lighting, and
just sprinkle some Unreal on it. And
yeah,
it's good to go.
Absolutely. But I want to make sure there's a mode where you can just switch back and forth.
Right.
Like the new Halo, because you really, I think the scenes would lose something if they didn't have this charm and personality.
I agree.
Thanks.
No sweat. Don't mention it. I hate coppers. You just can't trust them.
Hey, what's a little kid like you doing out here this late anyway?
What does this have to do with saving the world?
Shopping, getting some supplies.
He's wearing what he was actually wearing during the cutscene. This is like Metal Gear.
Yeah. When I ditched him the first time, I tripped and hit my head. Almost knocked myself out, but I got a hot head.
Huh? Yeah.
That is a grown man doing a regular voice, and then they change it with a computer.
It's a long story.
You been lifting stuff too?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a woman doing that voice.
And you shouldn't be taking anything either. I can't believe you stole all that. What if you'd gotten caught?
Whoa! I'm too smart to get caught.
The kid talked about hitting his head against something, so clearly...
Eraserhead due to that.
Oh my god!
I gotta do what I gotta do,
I wasn't ready for that.
His head looks like an acorn.
Does the Carno have like an open jacket, like it's his chest?
What about your parents?
I think it's a undershirt.
That'd just be like a lot of gray hair.
I don't have any parents.
Gross.
Oh, an orphan. That's tough, kid.
Don't touch him.
Don't you have someone to take care of you?
Oh yeah, sure. I got someone to take care of me.
I got this sack over here.
Cracker.
Looks over me. Legal guardian. My guardian
sure is a
sack.
smart guy. He's the one who sent me out to get this food.
Gee, kid.
Hey.
You cut your hand.
Nah, I'm doing just fine. And besides, tomorrow's a big day. It's Christmas Eve. That's why we need all this extra food.
Christmas Eve? It's tomorrow.
What? You didn't know? Earth calling. Dude, wake up.
I've been real busy.
Earth calling.
You're always saying you're too busy. That's what Quacker says because he has to take care of Marius.
Quacker and
It can't
Marius?
be that hard. She doesn't even move. And only talks with her mind.
Marius?
Oh, what?
She's really cool. She's super old and can't move. But
Oh, it's
she's
the old
real
lady that
smart
they're talking
and
about.
kind. But the neatest thing about her is that she talks with her mind.
Oh, muffin mother.
Wait, what's
With
the
her
weird
mind.
way?
She
We
can't
missed
use
out
her
on that.
mouth or any other part of her body. But she's cool.
Whoa.
She tells us lots of great stories about outer space adventures and super robots. Her voice just comes right into our heads.
Whoa.
This woman, the one you call
Yeah.
Marius, do you know where she comes from?
The dominant position.
Cops are gonna come here.
I think she's just always been there. Like I said,
Dude in an army
she's
jacket.
real
Just
old.
Get off
She's
your
older
haunches
than
here.
me.
Let's get some standing position going on.
I see. Even older than me, huh? Well, where is Marius now?
She stays at our hideout.
Can you take me there? To see her?
Huh? I don't know. I don't think Cracker would like that. You're not a member of our gang, and he... Nah, I don't think so. There's no way I could bring a stranger over without Cracker's okay.
Come on.
Crackle?
No, I better not.
It's close to what
if I
I'm
help
hearing.
you out by getting you more food for your supplies?
Clavicle.
More food. Now you're talking.
Q-Cal?
As a matter of fact,
Samsonite?
I need some bananas.
Wink
Yeah, I got a
Martindale?
bunch, but I ended up eating them all. So if you replace the bananas, it's a deal.
Yep.
What do you say, huh? Okay.
I'm seeing the FF7 in his
Yeah,
character
sure,
design
kid.
too. He looks
got
a lot
yourself
like
a deal.
Cloud.
I'll
Yeah.
get you a bunch of bananas, and you can take me to see Marius.
Ah.
That way we both get what we want, eh?
I'll get you a bunch of bananas. What a quest.
Yeah. That pleasure bot is still kind of burning. Oh, you said Peepo is the name of the...
Yeah.
that's...
Bananas are like 89 cents a pound. Like, why does it cost so much in this future?
Because there's no organic food, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Let's get some bananas.
I got one.
Can you give him one at a time?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this just looks bad.
You gotta have that banana, you asked.
All right. Let's get going.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, this is zany.
What do you know? That little
wacky
runt.
You just got ripped off, man.
Took the banana and ran, man.
Earth to Tim, just don't give your bananas away.
Earth calling. Dude, wake up.
I practiced banana abstinence.
Abstinence.
So what now?
Keep chasing him. It is not complicated.
He's 30 feet in front of you. Just keep going. You're a grown-ass man.
Oh, no.
All right, where'd the kid go? Oh, wait, you can go. We're going.
Oh, this is like. It just slides. Didn't even make an effort to make
He's
him
like
turn.
a gate.
Yeah.
Well, you put a guy there? It's supposed to be a
Just
gate.
immediately. This guy.
Don't touch me, I'll kill you. I think you're going to a salty part of town.
Wrong
here.
side of tracks, first guy you see.
The girl just shivs you. Oh, wow. Not far.
They're really
Like a 12-year-old schoolgirl telling you if you want to
This
die.
is a really,
Get back into town!
they're really selling this place. It's just like Michael Scott's like Scared Straight.
Edgy kid. Yes. Little elephant.
That's his street name.
I'm looking forward to this chapter.
This could get really bad, guys.
Killing a bunch
We're
of
gonna
kids
kill
with-
children in this section?
Oh, it's a 3D area. I'm gonna save because it's edgy. Wait, you probably can't return after you go back here. Do you think they'll do that cutoff thing? Yeah.
So, Tim, we're going to find this kid. What else are we supposed to be doing?
We're just trying to. That lady that they're talking about in that cutscene is responsible for, like, she can help us fix that machine that wasn't working.
Okay.
So we're trying to find her, and that guy, this kid knows her.
You shouldn't ask that
Yeah,
question. Just don't ask
Is there
that.
a boy with a sack? I need to give him a banana. Make him eat it slow.
Boy with a sack. I think he's running down the street toward the ghost house. Go past the ghost house.
I think there's gonna be ectoplasm in the ghost house.
Oh, gross. Oh, no. I think we have to age-gate it from here on out.
Yeah. Don't use the black light in there.
I have to go get a ghost key. What? Let's get that ghost key, guys.
Can you jump without the gravity controller?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
want
It's not as
to.
high.
You wouldn't want
Yeah,
to.
you wouldn't want
It's
to.
not, it's not nearly as flashy. I can't do 3 pirouettes.
Whoa. Did you turn the camera?
Oh, you bet. Yeah, it's a full
Oh,
3D
man.
environment.
Oh, it's like a Xenogears, wow. Just like Xenogears.
You can also see the other street if I want. A lot of options.
The future's awesome.
All right. So, okay, cutscene. Or loading.
Mean kid coming up.
Whoa.
Whoa, edgy
What's going
kids.
on here?
It's
What
West
is
Side
this,
City.
Silent Hill? Where are you right now?
Gotta fight them all.
Nah.
They're shooting at each
Yeah,
other.
they are. My policy on people shooting at me is that I will consider some form of
Knife
defense.
every one of these
Flamethrower to all these kids.
I agree.
What are they? Are they just swinging knives around?
This is like the Warriors.
I'm gonna try hand knifing him. Just, keep it fair.
Can you then crouch and stand over their body?
Oh God! Oh jeez, you're just
murder.
stabbing this kid to
Oh,
death.
that's terrible.
Oh God!
I
Are they starting to fight amongst themselves?
I gotta keep moving though.
Jeez, they're stabbing each other. This is a tough part of town. They're throwing knives at you.
Oh yeah,
Sounds like
drop
Nelson
a bomb.
from The Simpsons.
Oh, you got to throw a bomb right into that
Yeah.
cluster.
I'm trying to get it going.
Just access the quick weapon wheel.
Jeez Louise. Here we go.
I
Yeah.
walk right into that yellow. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, you have to detonate it yourself.
4 children dead today.
Really good. Nice.
Take that, edgy kids.
I like how you're jumping out of it. It's like Bad Boys. And you're waiting until the last second.
Oh,
nice.
He's like, this isn't fun anymore. Screw it.
Hey, Crow. The edgy kids aren't gonna have a lot of money.
That's a hand knife, by the way, Aram.
That's not a knife.
You're right.
Murdered a dominatrix, a spinning cane guy, and a bunch of kids in this episode already.
To be fair, they were very tall.
And very edgy.
Young adults.
They were
They
super
looked like they had
edgy.
some sort of glandular issue.
I hope we get to kill more kids.
I like how he said you were gonna bring a bunch of bananas, and you gave him one, and he took off with it.
Somehow, we're gonna kill a bunch of kids seems like a healthier idea than let's give kids a bunch of bananas.
Yeah. Oh no.
Let's corral him.
That's what I imagine Jeff Marchiafava does when he's not at work.
Herds
Walks
up
around
kids.
northeast like this.
Hurting kids.
Yeah,
And
I hate
dropping
driving
bombs on them.
I hate driving through his
Looks like
neighborhood.
they have
Stealing
magic
bananas
wands.
and running
Don't
away.
those look like magic wands?
They kind of do.
Yeah, they're just doing magic out here.
Yeah, it's practicing magicians. Inspiring.
Why
David
didn't you
Blaine's.
Wingardium Leviosa these guys, Tim? You still have the grenade?
Hold on.
No, he's got a flamethrower though.
Hang on, Tim. You can start yourself on fire by jumping through those flames. Can you then light them on fire by running by them when you're on fire?
Do you have enough health to set
Yeah,
yourself
that
on
sounds
fire?
like a bad
Tim?
idea. Hold on.
Can you set a decoy to lure all of them?
Oh, nice.
Oh man.
That was really well executed. You're almost dead.
Whoa, get out of the menu, Ricardo!
Please heal. Tim, please heal. Nicely done.
It's really easy to get stuck in those menus.
Is he hitting himself?
Yeah, there's no one else hitting him. He's gonna bleed here
Oh,
soon.
he's,
Wait,
he's
he
attacking.
like threw it behind him and hit him? That's what's happening. It locks on. Oh my god.
What
He
happened?
shoots through his chest.
Yeah. Because after
So
he's
he was
thrown
behind
it,
him.
Oh, it's throwing.
He didn't turn
oh my
around.
god, that's stupid.
And kids, that's why you don't play with projectile weapons at home.
Yeah, thank you,
throw it
Aram.
wrong,
Could
it's
hurt
gonna go
yourself.
right back through you.
Also, if you want to shoot someone behind you, turn around.
Don't
Don't
talk
just shoot
about
yourself.
that.
Right.
Don't
The
talk
bullet
about that
will
in
go through
school.
you. You might hit him.
Right, yeah,
But-
we're not advertising shooting people, but if you're going to do it, don't shoot them through yourself. That's
That's senseless.
It worked in Live Free or Die Hard.
That's true.
You have to say yippee-ki-yay
That's
to
right,
help
that's
prepare
right.
your body for the blast. Yeah. But make sure the gunshot's over the F word part, because otherwise.
But don't swear
then
because
it's rated R.
Don't swear because it'll raise your blood pressure too much, and then you'll squirt out too much blood. That's why he didn't swear. I read the book.
I predict another fight exactly like the last one. Do you know where this ghost house is?
Gloom Alley. Don't name your place Gloom Alley. Jeez. Property value is gonna sink. Yeah. Sorry. You just gave me a really weird look.
That's all Hanson has.
Yeah, that's true.
That's his go-to.
And grimaces.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Weird stares and grimaces. Yep. Good call, Aram.
So, a lot of hand knives in this alley. Hand knife alley.
No barrel with fire, though.
Murder Boulevard.
That just looks like an explosive barrel, but it's not, is it?
No.
Overblood doesn't go to the cliches.
Oh, no.
Oh, geez. You're just gonna shoot a grenade at these kids.
That was well done.
I like how they just fly up 4 feet in the air and then go back to stabbing each other. Carry on.
That's like, that hurt, but not bad enough to put me down.
Jerk.
Guys, go get her. Hey, come on.
I really like what they've done with the sound design here. I do really think it builds the tension and the this kind of the fear, imminence of death.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, make it lock
Get
on.
behind him.
Just get behind him.
Such an ammo saver. I'm gonna try this in Modern Warfare 3.
Stop hitting yourself. No, you're not done. Do it. weird.
What is he flicking at you?
It's like a boss character. Oh, there he goes. He wanted the glory.
So that reminds me of a quick story. When I was in college, my guy I worked with's roommate was at a party. And he had a gun.
Wait. What reminded you of that?
How could that remind you?
A guy hurting himself with a knife. But this was not a knife, this was a gun. So this guy was at a party, and he was super drunk, and he was an idiot, and he was trying to show off, and this was all in the papers and everything, too. He was flipping a gun around and doing some, like, revolver ocelot type stuff with his gun at a party at a kegger, and everyone's like, whoa, you know, let's not be whipping that around a party. Then goes to, like holster it in his pants real quick, shot through his own penis.
Plaxico burst.
He
right
shot
there.
through his own penis
Wow.
and was in the hospital. This is all in the paper and.
I would make a distinction between
What's that
pants
face?
and penis.
What was that?
What was the doubting face from Ben Hansen?
Shot through the penis?
There was
or-
like a whole. It was repaired.
the
At first,
headline?
I think it was like man shoots penis with gun or something. It's probably still on the Lawrence Journal World. But it was. They originally said that it wasn't going to be repaired, and like people were visiting him in the hospital and stuff. But actually, the doctors had put it back together. But it didn't like blow it
you know
off.
What? You know, he may be a good friend of yours, but I have to express a little bit of disappointment on the part of the doctors because someone who would make the decision to put themselves in the situation to be able to blow their own penis off probably should not have the opportunity to progenate and have children.
Shouldn't own a gun. Pretty much.
No.
Yeah.
And how do you put it back together if it has a hole in it? Like thumb meat or what? What do you do?
He just removed his thumb and put it down.
Actually,
there.
I'm gonna not want to think about what it looks like. Yes, that's okay.
To be fair, maybe he was trying to shoot his balls through his penis. I mean, you never know.
Really live for your die
Oh. Actually, I just remembered a detail I don't know if I should go into.
Please.
At this point, Dan, we've already kind of crossed the
Okay,
line.
I can't believe I forgot this part of the story. It went through the penis and came out either through or like ridiculously close to his anus. Like it was at an angle and so it just went all through that business.
So that's like a worst case scenario.
I need to look up the link to this news story so I can get the details again. Yeah.
Ow. Ouch.
So this ghost house we're looking for, are we? Could this be it?
I think we're looking for a key to it first.
Got a sweet little dive bar here. There's somebody passed out on the table.
Wait, can I put my knife
Get
away
the
before I
cats out
talk?
of here.
I think that furnace is about to blow, the water heater.
Talk to that person. I
Don't
bet
light
they've
a
got a
cigarette in
story.
here.
Oh, they're dead or they're sleeping in blood. No, that's a shadow.
They're over the blood.
Look at that guy asleep in some blood.
So many veiled threats
A
out
lot
here.
of death threats, absolutely.
You're in Gloom
Not
Alley.
even veiled, just rude.
Okay, drifters. Okay.
No voices in Gloom Alley, huh, Tim?
There's 6 gangs.
Good call.
If you get rid of them, I'll give you a generous reward. How about it?
I think he's gonna give you a banana.
So I have to kill more gangs. Those are gangs I'm fighting, I guess.
That's a cello?
Sniff, sniff. That's a nice cello.
You know you're in a rough part of town when you see a cello in a bar.
Look at that water heater.
Yeah, I wouldn't play around with that
Have
thing.
that right next to the bar. Put that in the back room or something. Future sucks.
So I think I have to kill all the gangs. Is that what you guys just
Yeah, that's what I
gathered
saw.
there? Okay.
Wow, they don't respawn? You've checked that?
If you wait long
No.
enough, they'll take care of themselves.
Yeah, right. How many do you suppose I killed? 3? 4?
4.
Well, so there's one at every intersection, pretty much.
It's like season 3 of The Wire, where they kind of like just blocked off a few blocks and let them do whatever they
Amsterdam?
wanted. Amsterdam, yeah.
Is that like Arkham City?
Pretty much, yeah. They just let people like sell drugs and stuff and not worry about it.
Huh. Wonder how that would work in real life. So I think I took a right last time, so I'm gonna go straight down the street and kill more thugs. Self-afflicting thugs.
I think a really bold design choice would have been if they kept making the gangs come back, like a classic Nintendo game.
That'd be good, yeah.
I
River
think
City
that-
Ransom.
Yeah, a lot of replay value in that scenario, I think.
Oh, here we go. Gang number 5.
Enjoy
I'm
your-
Look how that guy's
going to
walking.
agree with Dan and say maybe flamethrower. It's a good time to bring back the
Uh-oh.
flamethrower.
Yeah. Let's
That's
go
how
with
they-
flamethrower.
Okay, oil cartridges are expensive. Grenades are common.
Okay, fine.
These guys
I guess
wearing
you can kill
Wranglers?
those.
Is this the Wrangler gang out here? Look at these guys.
Hold on, I think I know how to do this one.
What happens if you put a decoy down? I want to know if that'll redirect all of their AI towards the decoy. Oh boy.
No, that's just for laser fire. It said.
I
specifically.
was hoping it would make them all go to one
What's the
spot.
blue bar under your health?
Water breathing, I believe, which is
Actually,
really
just
helpful
leave
right
up on
now.
screen at all times.
Well, you never know. When the planet is what 70-80% water.
Hell, our bodies are a good chunk of water.
That's true.
Drown on yourself.
Yeah, it's like 10%.
Good chunk of water.
There should be a bit by the ocean where you can just get a fire cartridge and throw it, and it disappears. It just
Here we go,
becomes
guys.
empty,
It would
work.
like that pool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks great. It's like state of emergency. Did anyone else think State of Emergency was going to be super good and they bought it? And
I
super
enjoyed
sucked?
that game.
Man, it was bad.
No.
It was so
Fun, just
repetitive.
constant killing.
It was coming right off GTA 3.
It's true. That was like the next open world game, wasn't it?
It wasn't really open world.
No,
even.
it was just
that
levels.
mall.
It wasn't an incredibly deep game, but I thought it was satisfying action.
It's fun.
I was expecting like GTA levels though.
That's unfair, Dan.
Yeah, I was like 14.
And you were too young to play that game.
Do we have a cover for a state of emergency?
No.
Did we do GTA 3?
No.
GTA 3 is a surprise.
We did Vice City, San Andreas, and 4.
You don't think GTA was a surprise, Dan?
I think a lot of people didn't. When it was coming out, I don't think people realized how big that was going to be. I remember when I was reading about the first wave of PS2 games, I was telling everyone at school, like, do you understand how cool Grand Theft Auto is going to be in 3D? Like, they're really fun top-down. In 3D, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And no one talked about it. And I was like, trust me, guys, this game is going to be awesome. Yeah.
Anybody who played GTA 2 was like, imagine this in 3D.
Exactly.
Like, sold. That's the greatest thing ever made.
And no one cared at my high school. And it's so
I
good.
think the first GTA had this kind of viral word of mouth that very few games at the time achieved, just because it pushed the boundaries so much. My 12-year-old cousin, when he found out that I had it, he said, I want to play it, just because he knew it was something he wasn't supposed to.
Yep.
Word of mouth is a powerful weapon in the video game industry.
Do you remember a game called Quarantine?
Absolutely.
Were you driving around in a taxi?
I was even going to mention it because this reminds me so much of that.
This does?
Absolutely. That was an incredibly disturbing game. You'd pick up people on the side of the road, and they were so bizarre and grotesque. You know, and you could run over pedestrians. You get like weapons, like a machine gun. That was a fantastic game.
What was it for?
It was PC. They made a sequel. It was Red something. I can't remember it. It was a little more cartoon and a little more stylized, and it kind of lost that really.
It wasn't Red Asphalt, was it?
I don't know. But all I know is that they went with this different visual style, and it kind of didn't work anymore.
Yeah, that first one was great. Next time you're here, we should pull that out
We'll
for
dig
a
it
replay.
out. Absolutely.
Oh man, that's a lot of carnage. Oh, I should probably getting a little.
This chapter is the best. Just flamethrowing street rats. This is great.
Now, do your
Like
take care of that.
The particle effects with the blood are pretty good for the time, I would say.
Oh man.
I think Resident Evil kind of nailed it too.
There's something about the visual style. This also reminds me of the Bruce Willis Apocalypse on PS1.
Oh, sure.
Or was that developed by? Was it Neversoft?
Neversoft,
That did that?
yep.
Yeah, the similar look.
Yeah, just really muddy textures stretched over everything.
Wait, you couldn't save?
Oh, it's because I'm in this weird little instanced area.
The first game with instances, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's another FF7 kind of moment, though. Separate battle sequence, and then you come back to the. So many parallels.
Yeah,
that
no.
can be drawn.
It's good to have a fresh set of eyes on this one. Mine are not fresh.
We managed to get Andy in on 2 episodes of this.
Yeah, we were worried he was going to shut down our production here when he saw what we were playing. But now he's a huge fan. He's watched every episode.
Has he? Wow.
No,
He's
we're
been
just going to
busy.
throw that out there, though.
Have you guys considered a cover?
If there's a third game, if some publisher made a third game, yeah, we'd definitely consider that.
I think this is the kind of ground-shaking development that could really turn a lot of heads.
What direction?
I will make. I will make some phone calls.
I think I killed all 6 gangs. I mean, they helped, but
Aram, do you have any idea how much this license would cost?
Oh, it's so hard to say. I think, a lot of times that really comes down to what the license holder perceives as the value of the product, and obviously if the publisher agrees, then they'll work something out. A lot of times it's a negotiation process, but a lot of times when a game has obviously had a lot of time go into it, as you can see with this title, and obviously it's kind of in the upper echelon at its time in terms of visual fidelity and the kind of the audio quality. I think people kind of attribute a value to it that is very in line with that. So yeah, I think this would have been an expensive license in its day.
What about now? Is what I'm asking.
It's
like a game
it's
for a sequel that wasn't imported.
I'm gonna get back to you, Ben. I don't know if I have enough time to crunch the numbers.
Rob, just give me a number.
Calculate
Just
for
give me a number,
inflation and
One banana.
I think
On a scale of horse meat burger to banana, where is
I think we're looking at about 1,000 horse meat burgers.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Horse meat burger is 50.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then
$50,000?
What's the credit conversion?
That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna have to crunch some numbers outside of this, but I will get back to you on that, and we'll cross some T's and dot some I's, and
we'll get a Kickstarter.
Well, you know what? Let's do
campaign
that
going.
over a couple horse meat burgers if you're alright with that.
I'm down. There's no T's in OverBlood.
Would you eat a horse meat burger? I would do that.
I've had ostrich, and I thought ostrich was fantastic. If no one got upset with me, and it was actually something that, PETA came to me and said, this is good for the environment, we've overpopulated ourselves with horses, I'd say, I'll try it.
Yeah, I would too.
I would eat a horse in a heartbeat. Tim?
I can't find the alleyway.
That's a cracking up.
I would eat a horse in a heartbeat.
I would eat a horse's heart.
You can eat a horse right now.
I can? Where?
Well, there's farms everywhere, Dan.
Well, no, I want to I want it to be cooked. I don't want to go bite its back while it's on the field.
That's for horseback lessons and just dig in.
The Marv Albert School of eating horses.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's the only way I can be satisfied anymore.
Horse.
Found it.
Just running around with a saddle.
Did you get something that they want? Oh, you got all the gangs.
Killed all those dumb gangs.
Good for you, Tim.
Thank you, Aram.
So I think we'll talk to this whatever man or woman bartender thing this is, and then I think we'll save.
You did a good
and
job,
move on.
so here's your award.
Key for Ghost House.
Good for you, Tim. Excellent.
Well, I say we can wrap it up there. It looks like in episode 15, unprecedented, we will go to the Ghost House. Aram, thanks again. Always a great guest.
It was a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
And we will be back with episode 15. Or is it 16? What was this? I can
Could be
restate
16.
something.
This was 14.
This was 14. Okay, good. All right. That was awesome.
Please turn your head and
Tim, do they pay you extra for playing through this game?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's fantastic. I can't believe they made this.
You saw two of the best fights.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
Has it been like this up until this point, or
Just random and weird and.
Like in the previous episode, we fought a tiger that was gonna sleep near, it had
That's great.
legs.
Yeah.
That's great.
Pretty cool. It's just cool.
People worked on this are human beings. Like I can imagine though when they're getting close to shipping it, like some of them were really excited about putting this out. I'm sure. And
I want to talk to them.
You can feel their enthusiasm.
I want to talk to the writer.
We should try to track them.
Tachyon Fields and what
He'd probably pull a Frank Miller and be like, "Oh, they rewrote it so many times."
Yeah,
like that's
right.
RoboCop 2 is not my idea.